Hi guys, this is how to play Wonderwall by Oasis, the classic acoustic guitar tune. And this song is mainly why I refer to a lot of songs, a lot of chords that we learn in my beginner's course as Noel Gallagher chords, because they are featured here. It is a very tricky song. It's sort of pitched at the end of my beginner's course, so if you cannot fully replicate the strumming pattern or the chord changes as sweetly as you might like, it's okay. This is supposed to be at the end of the beginner's course, so you can always go back to any of the tutor recommended ones in my beginner's course big old list of songs that I've made video lessons for. Pick any of those, and I've selected those because they have a strumming pattern that I would recommend that you learn, prepping you for songs such as this that are kind of coming towards the end of the beginner's course. Okay, your chord sequence is E minor with your third and little finger both down in kind of the Noel Gallagher G position, and this is why I've referred to it as a Noel Gallagher. It's kind of like Noel Gallagher didn't invent these chords, but he certainly kind of popularized them, kind of like Michael Jackson with the moonwalk, I guess. He didn't invent it, but you hear this and you kind of think Noel Gallagher. We have got a capo at 2nd fret also, which is needed to be able to replicate this and be able to play it along to the song. That is pretty crucial. Your E minor with your third and little finger down at 3rd fret on the B and E string. Sounds like that. Straight away, getting that Oasis sound. And then a big G with your third and little finger down. Other than that, fairly standard fingering for this one. We got a D sus4, which is a normal D major, with your little finger staying down. And essentially for the whole song, this third and little finger are going to stay exactly where they are. So it's going to be great for their finger strength, but also it's going to be pretty tough. Just from me doing that for a couple of minutes, I've already got lines on my fingers. If you have lines on your fingers too, it's okay, it happens. They will toughen up and get used to it. If you do it, I really recommend kind of little and often with your practicing. It's far better to do kind of 20, 15 minutes, maybe half an hour every day, or as close to every day as you possibly can, rather than 2 hours on a Sunday, is what I always say. That was something I used to do, try and get all my practice in on a Sunday for a guitar lesson on a Monday, but it's not the best way to do it. Try and do it every night is definitely the best way. So we have your D sus4 chord as your third chord in this song, and then finally an A sus4 with your third and little finger exactly where they were before, just with kind of your A chord. It's like your E minor, the first chord we played in the song, but with your first and second finger moved down a string, giving us this A bass note. That's how we get this signature sound of the song. If you would like to look at the chord sheet for this song, it's at the top of the description below. Click that, it's a link to my website where you can have a look at the chord sheet. This song, this video, and all my other lesson videos, all for totally free. Check them out on there. There's a whole beginner's course set up, which this is kind of one of the end ones with. So your 4 chords, just to recap: E minor to a G major, to a D, and finally A, all with this Noel Gallagher method of keeping your third and little finger down the whole time to get that signature kind of 90s sound. There's tons of 70s songs and older songs do it as well, but as I say, it sounds kind of vintage Gallagher. Okie dokie, so we have 2 beats for each chord in the order I've shown you. So 1, 2, G, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which I would definitely recommend quite a bit of time just kind of strumming through them there. If you don't want to sing the lyrics, you can kind of speak them. If you can get how everything kind of fits together here, it means we can have a lot more fun with your strumming and put a lot more embellishments into it, because There's a strict strumming pattern to this song, but he also kind of varies